should ever leave.
In today's video, we're diving back into the 2026 movie season, which has already given us some massive hits dominating our IMAX video. But this time, we're bringing you 10 more of the best movies of 2026 so far that you definitely need to check out. In this video, we're counting down the 10 best movies of 2026 seriously great. Don't forget to subscribe and drop a comment. Don't forget to like, which ones you've already watched. Subscribe. Let's get started. Now, let's dive in. War Machine: How to Make a Killing. War Machine, directed by Patrick Hughes, just dropped recently and is already making its mark as one of 2026's you'll get not even a penny because your family disowned you at full beast crazy, right? And this time, he's taking on something far deadlier than a human How to Make a Killing. The story starts with an IMDb rating of 6.5. In the middle of a brutal 24-hour survival test, things take a turn for the worse when a high-tech alien machine crashes into their training zone. With a $28 billion military inheritance on the line, quickly becomes a terrifying fight standing in his way against an almost unstoppable alien machine.
Have you heard about the Red Fellas?
What about him? Determined to claim what he believes is his, Beckett sets out on a ruthless mission to eliminate his family members one by one. The movie plays out as a very fun thriller where the murders are as creative as they are dark. We really enjoyed the vintage 35mm look. It delivers great practical stunts. The ending didn't play out as it should have. While the dialogue is straightforward, it is filled with constant tension and the man versus machine, making it perfect for your weekend watch. Since it's available on Netflix, it is a perfect pick for anyone who enjoys fast-paced thrillers and sci-fi action.
What the fuck was that? I don't know.
Good luck, have fun, don't die. The drama is one of those movies that will definitely be a hot topic of debate among your friends. With a very nice 7.5 IMDb rating, Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die brings together two of Hollywood's comedy that feels like a strange fever dream. You can't quite shake off. Equally funny, Gore Verbinski, the story follows a man from the future who travels back in time to a Los Angeles couple getting ready for their wedding. However, things take a dark turn during a pre-wedding party. When there is a catch sharing their deepest secrets, Emma reveals something so shocking about her past that he has to recruit a specific group of regular people, including a woman who hates technology and two grumpy teachers.
Why are you acting like you've never done anything bad?
The rest of the film follows Charlie trying to figure out if he can still marry someone after learning their darkest truth. It is a mix of a psychological thriller and a very uncomfortable comedy that isn't afraid to push boundaries. While it didn't make much money at the box office, with both critics giving their creative energy performances. While the subject matter is definitely controversial, arrived on Prime Video this March. It is a great pick for anyone looking for something original and a bit chaotic. Iron Lung. Send help.
Just like I was. Although I'm betting.
Markiplier's movie. Iron Lung really shook Sam Raimi's latest movie, based on the popular indie horror survival story takes place in a terrifying future comedy. Every star in the universe has simply vanished. Who is tired of what is left of humanity. A convict is sent to a blood-red ocean on a lifeless private plane crashes near a tiny remote island during a trip with no windows. Once they are to navigate the power dynamic only completely shifts, and while Bradley is totally helpless, Linda reveals she is a survival expert who has been waiting for a moment like this. Instead of just trying to get home, she decides to start her villain era by mentally and physically tormenting her boss. Even with a small budget, it managed to beat out huge Hollywood blockbusters by focusing on pure, suffocating tension. It currently really impressed with Rachel McAdams, who delivers a chilling performance that is very different from her usual style. The film is a huge hit because it mocks how useless corporate hierarchy becomes when you are out in the wild. This movie definitely proved you don't need a massive studio to create a must-watch for anyone who enjoys a deep thriller with a wicked sense of humor. Lee Cronin's Project Hail Mary. Lee Cronin, the director behind Hail Mary, is the golden ticket to Oscar for Ryan Gosling. And if you are someone like us, and this everyday Mummy is more terrifying Interstellar in theaters, it tells the story of a opportunity to lower that daughter, Katie, based on vanishes into the desert without explanation. The story follows a science teacher named Ryland Grace, miraculously reunites with her family. He wakes up on a spaceship with no memory of how he got there, only to realize he is humanity's last hope. The sun is dying because of a strange 6.5 rating on IMDb. Cronin himself promised it would be the best part of the film is the unique friendship laid eyes on forms with a spider-like alien. We can definitely say he delivered on that promise. Even though they come from different worlds, they use Jack Rayner and Laia to communicate and solve problems together. Bring an emotional weight to the supernatural sci-fi. It delivers a truly unsettling experience rather than just sandstorms and treasures with amazing visuals and a heartfelt story. If you enjoy horror that gets under your skin, this version of The Mummy is definitely worth a watch since its release. Don't miss the chance to experience this masterpiece in IMAX theaters near you. Bride. Rated 6.7 out of 10 on IMDb. Ready or Not to. Here I Come is one of 2026's most entertaining horror comedy on the classic story with The Bride, and she's not done running yet. The film picks up right where the first one ended. Grace finds herself pulled back into the nightmare cult while recovering in the hospital. Story she isn't just fighting one family Chicago. The story follows a lonely council of wealthy families who serve the mysterious scientist to build him a companion. Joining the fight is her sister Faith, played by Catherine Newton, to life, turning her into The Bride. Played by Jessie Buckley, the bride is not a quiet, obedient creature. She is intelligent and full of anger at how she has been used. Members like Elijah Wood and Sarah Michelle Gellar add a lot of personality to the villainous side of the story. While the first movie was a tight survival thriller, this sequel feels more like a high-energy action film. Grace has evolved from a victim into a hardened hero ready to take down the entire organization. Tries to be both a scary monster tale and a feminist retelling of The Bride of Frankenstein. It's the kind of movie that people will likely be talking about for years because it refuses to play by the rules. Crime 101. Wuthering Heights hit theaters just before Valentine's Day, and it brought one of literature's most iconic love stories back to the big screen. The story follows Catherine Earnshaw, played by Margot Robbie, and Heathcliff, played by Jacob Elordi, two souls who share a deep, passionate love that feels both beautiful and refreshing at the same time. The story kicks off. We follow Mike Davis, played by a young orphaned boy whom Kathy names after her late incredibly careful and has been pulling off no brother named along Los Angeles iconic route. Mr. Earnshaw's own gambling and violence create one last big home life, a $5.5 million diamond deal at the Beverly Wilshire Hotel. Mike follows a very strict set of rules to stay off the radar. He never uses guns and avoids violence, Heathcliff which share a magnetic bond, and free for a long time. Eventually chooses to marry their wealthy neighbor, Edgar Linton, to escape poverty and secure her future. When Heathcliff returns years later as a wealthy man, however, he triggers a complicated when a smart detective causes total chaos, starts to notice a pattern away some of the novel's darker subplots. It keeps the burning core Halle Berry alive. Two people hopelessly drawn to each other, no matter the cost, especially for how it balances intense chase scenes with a deeper story. It is a perfect choice for anyone who loves a gritty story about a master thief trying to pull off one last big job while the police are closing in. Dead Man's Wire is one of the most interesting crime thrillers that came out this year. The film is based on a shocking true event from 1977 and follows Tony Karitsis, an Indianapolis man who believes he has been cheated by a mortgage company. The Bone Temple is the fourth installment in the famous zombie franchise. He takes the company has already solidified its place as one of the best movies of 2026. Directed by Nia DaCosta, a wire running from the trigger of a sawed-off shotgun to his own neck, ensuring that a young survivor named Spike, who gets caught up in a terrifying cult led by a villainous man named Jimmy Crystal. At the same time, Dr. Ian Kelson discovers something shocking. Some of the infected people are actually starting to show signs of human intelligence and his raw performance is impossible to look away from. Al Pacino also shows up and absolutely owns every scene he is in. The film has a dark, almost darkly funny tone to it, which makes it feel refreshing rather than just another crime story about human evil. The film does a great job of recreating and features great acting from stars like Ralph Fiennes and Jack O'Connell. It didn't make a ton of money turned into a massive because the story is quite dark. Positioned as the second chapter of the planned 28 Years Later trilogy, The Bone Temple delivers a raw look at what humanity becomes when generations grow up in the ruins. GOH is one of those movies that doesn't take itself too seriously, and that's exactly what makes it enjoyable. The story follows TK, played by Joe Keery, and Naomi, played by Georgina Campbell. The 2026 Goat is a massive hit built on the fans and families are loving right now. With their Sony Pictures animation project brings a fresh, high-energy style rapidly mutating parasitic fungus in a world from a sealed compartment of the base where it had been locked away by the government for decades. Will has a huge dream of playing a fast-paced sport called Rorball, even though it is usually played by much bigger animals like rhinos and bears. After a video of his impressive skills begins controlling minds and causing play for a struggling team, the duo teams up with a retired bioterror expert played by Liam Neeson to stop the organism before it takes over everything. The entire story unfolds over the course of a single catastrophic night. The movie is a classic underdog story about proving that heart and talent matter more than size. It features a great voice cast, including Caleb McLaughlin and NBA star Stephen Curry, with its hyper-kinetic animation that looks like moving sports cars. Awards. The film is visually
Pixar's
stunning
latest
and full
animated
of laughs.
film.
Hoppers is a hilarious and heartfelt science fiction
Money.
comedy that takes us on a
$20 million.
wild ride
Where do
into
you
the
wanna
animal
start?
kingdom. The story follows Mabel Tanaka, a 19-year-old college student who transfers her consciousness into a robotic action crime thriller that finally brings Matt Damon and Ben Affleck back together on screen. Finds herself directed by Joe Carnahan. The film follows her new specialized team of police officers who handle major greedy mayor from destroying the local habitat. Seems like a normal day on the job, but everything changes when they hit a rundown stash house and find a staggering $20 million in cash. This is where the story really picks up
found the
because
button.
the movie stands out for its unique sense of humor and incredible voice cast, featuring stars like Bobby Moynihan and John Hamm. It successfully balances silly, absurd moments with a serious message about when the team realizes just how much life-changing money is sitting right in front of them. Their loyalty begins to still love original and imaginative stories. The moment they decide to take the money for themselves, they will kill you, and the total chaos that follows. The Rip shows how these lifelong partners turn on each other as greed and fear take over, proving that $20 million can turn even the best friends into total strangers. One of the most wildly entertaining films of this year. Peaky Blinders definitely delivers on the chaos. Directed by Kirill Sokolov and produced by the team behind IT, the movie follows a woman named Asia, played by the talented Zazie Beetz. She takes a job as a housekeeper in a fancy New York high-rise, Tommy Shelby isn't there for the finally back on screen. She is actually searching for her missing sister. The plot takes a crazy turn. The immortal man finally discovers the building is run by a wealthy satanic cult that has gained immortality. The movie jumps forward to 1940 during the chaos of World War II, where we find an older Tommy Shelby forced out of hiding when his son, Duke, gets caught up in a dangerous Nazi conspiracy through the floors like a video game hero, using her combat skills to take down neighbors who literally put themselves back together after being hurt. It is a gory, fast-paced movie that feels like a mix of The Raid and Ready or Not. While the story is a bit simple, the creative effects and the dark humor make it a fun watch showing for any horror but still brilliant Tommy. The chemistry between him and Barry Keoghan, who plays Duke, really drives the story forward. The immortal man absolutely delivered everything fans have been hoping for, an emotional and action-packed goodbye for one of television's greatest of Emily Henry's People. We Meet on Vacation is a heartfelt romantic comedy that finally brings the beloved duo, Poppy and Alex, to the screen. Released on Netflix, the story stars Emily Bader and Tom Blyth as two best friends who couldn't be more different. Poppy is a wild, free-spirited travel writer, while Alex is a quiet, structured teacher. After a massive falling out 2 years ago, they decide to take one last trip together to Barcelona for a family wedding. The movie uses a fun, non-linear style to show us their past summer trips while they navigate their current awkward tension. People we meet on vacation.
I do not deserve you, Alex.
I think it's called settling.
My
You live
best
in a
friend.
fantasy land, always running away to new
Fans
places,
of the book will notice a
new
few big
connections.
changes, like the setting of their
that
big
wraps
fight,
up our
shifting
list of
from
the
Croatia to Tuscany,
best
but the
movies of
chemistry between the
2026
leads
so far.
stays true
Did
to
your
the
favorite
source
material,
material.
or
It is
did
a
we miss a
lighthearted
hidden
yet
gem?
emotional
Drop your
watch
thoughts
that
below
explores
and
whether
stay
a
tuned for
decade-long
more.
friendship can survive the jump into a real relationship. So that wraps up our list of the 10 best movies of 2026 so far. It's only mid-year, and we've already got so many amazing films to talk about. Well, which one was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this.